Hey, one Chicago fam, pull up a chair. We need to talk, and you might want to grab some tissues, because this one is a lot. I'm going to give you the good news first, because we all deserve it. He's back. Yes, I'm talking about the one and only Dr. Will Halstead. After what has felt like an eternity, Nick Gehlfuss is putting on his scrubs and returning to the halls of Gaffney Chicago Medical Center. Now here comes the gut punch, the hard part, the news that makes this whole thing incredibly bittersweet. This upcoming appearance is almost certainly the last time we will ever see him there. This isn't just a rumor. This isn't speculation. We have some major real-world casting news that basically seals Will's fate, and honestly, it's a heartbreaking development for anyone who has loved this character for the better part of a decade. So let's break down exactly what's happening, why he's back, and why we need to cherish every single second of this upcoming episode. The epic 200th episode return. First, the celebration. Will isn't just coming back for any random Tuesday. His return is set for Chicago Med Season 11, Episode 2, which just so happens to be the series' landmark 200th episode. That right there tells you how much this show still values Will Halstead. You don't hit a milestone like 200 episodes without bringing back one of your most important foundational characters. If you remember, and how could we forget, Will left us at the very end of the Season 8 finale. After years of struggling against hospital bureaucracy and losing his way, he finally did the right thing, resigned from Gaffney, and flew to Seattle. And who was waiting for him? Dr. Natalie Manning. It was the happy ending we all dreamed of. He reunited with the love of his life and her son, Owen, ready to start fresh, away from the chaos of Chicago. It was a perfect, beautiful goodbye. So, why is he back in the Windy City? According to an interview with Nick Gehlfuss himself, Will is in town to catch a Bears game with Owen. It seems Will is stepping up to the plate as a father figure, but it hasn't been all smooth sailing. Gehlfuss teased, Will has had some struggles figuring out how to bond with Owen. This trip is his attempt to forge that connection, just two guys at a football game. Sadly, it's confirmed that Tori DeVito will not be reprising her role as Natalie for this episode, so it seems she's staying behind in Seattle. But this is the one Chicago universe, right? Do plans ever go smoothly? Absolutely not. Something inevitably goes wrong. The football plans get torpedoed. And Will and Owen find themselves right back where the drama always lives. Gaffney. The new job that changes everything. For a while, we all hoped this return might leave the door open for more. Maybe a guest spot every season. Maybe a return for the next milestone. I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you, but that is not going to happen. Just recently, the news broke that Nick Gehlfuss has landed a main, starring role in a brand new CBS show. And it's not just any show. It's the new FBI spin-off, CIA. This is massive. Gehlfuss isn't just a supporting character. He is one of the two leads of the entire series. And get this. He's starring opposite Lucifer himself, Tom Ellis. Yes, you read that right. Will Halstead and Lucifer are an odd couple in a new procedural. The show, expected in early 2026, will center on Gehlfuss's character, a by-the-book, seasoned, and smart FBI agent who is forced to team up with Ellis' character, Hart Hoxton, a fast-talking, rule-breaking loose-cannon CIA case officer. They're assigned to work together out of the CIA's New York office, and it sounds like it's going to be electric. We are, of course, thrilled for Nick. This is a huge, career-defining role. The FBI franchise on CBS is an absolute powerhouse. The original FBI is heading into its 8th season and has already been renewed for a 9th. These shows don't just run for a couple of years. They run for a decade. If CIA is even half as successful as its predecessors, and with that cast, how could it not be? Nick Gehlfuss is going to be a very, very busy man for a very, very long time. And that's the hard truth, Med fans. Why this means a final goodbye. You just can't be a lead on a major CBS drama and simultaneously pop over to an NBC drama for guest spots. It's a logistical nightmare. 1. The schedule. A lead role on a network procedural is arguably the most demanding job in television. We're talking 10 to 12-hour days, 5 days a week, for 9 months out of the year. He won't have time to fly to another set. 2. The location. Chicago Med famously films in, well, Chicago. The new CIA spin-off is set and will film in New York. He can't just walk across the street on his lunch break. 3. The contract. When you're the star of a show, your contract is usually exclusive to that network. CBS is investing in him as the face of their new franchise, and they won't want him splitting time and confusing audiences by still appearing on a rival network's show. This 200th episode is the goodbye. This is the writers and the show giving Nick Gehlfuss, and us, the proper farewell we all deserve. He's back to celebrate the show's legacy, to honor the character he built for 8 seasons, and to close the book on Will Halstead one last time. When he walks back into Gaffney, it won't just be Will reuniting with his old co-workers and meeting new faces like Dr. Lennox and Dr. Frost. It will be us, the audience, saying thank you. We need to prepare ourselves. This episode isn't just a party. It's a farewell tour. We have to hope the writers understand the weight of this moment. We need closure. We need to know that Will's story ends in a way that feels right, even if it's tinged with the sadness of this real-world departure. So, when Season 11, Episode 2 airs, let's make it count. Let's soak in every moment of nostalgia, every familiar mannerism, and every heartfelt reunion. We're incredibly happy for Nick Gehlfuss and his amazing new opportunity, but Dan, we are going to miss Will Halstead.